There are a lot of people.
Yusuke is a tour guide in Tokyo. Today he's accompanying two French visitors to a famous temple. They're not alone. The capital is packed with tourists from all over the world.
I'm not really used to seeing tourism like this. It's huge. You have to admit that it doesn't really feel like you're immersed in a very traditional culture.
Yusuke's job has changed dramatically in the past decade. He now has to remind visitors to respect local customs.
It's okay to eat and drink in front of stores, but we can't walk while eating and drinking.
Japanese people know the rules, of course, but they're not always obvious to visitors.
There are more and more foreign tourists who are not necessarily well informed before they come to Japan. They still try to respect the rules, but when you're not aware, it's not easy to do everything right.
Almost 37 million people visited Japan last year. But some locations aren't equipped to deal with large numbers of people, while locals have taken to social media to complain about bad behaviour among tourists. That includes doing pull-ups on a sacred shrine gate, harassing geisha entertainers and trespassing. Most of the problems occur in popular cities such as Tokyo and Kyoto, and on the slopes of the iconic Mount Fuji.
They take photos of themselves over there with the landscape behind. But there must be better places than here.
This tourism expert warns that friction between visitors and locals is going to get worse.
The well-known tourist spots are already saturated, so the government's goal of 60 million tourists, twice as many as now, may be possible, but we're not ready for that yet.
In response, the government's encouraging inbound tourists to spend time in quieter destinations in the countryside. But as spring approaches, Tokyo is again bracing for a surge in visitors.